Good afternoon, you guys. It is 1 week out from the general rifle deer hunt here in Idaho. We're using this night to do some scouting. I'm breathing so heavy, you guys. It's not because I'm out of shape, but I practically just ran back up this hill. I went walking and just had my binoculars, and so when I found a deer, I had to run back up and get the Vortex. But we finally spotted a deer this evening, and now we're gonna go find out what exactly it is. But we are 1 week away from the 2023 general rifle hunt, and we've got some exciting tags this fall, so stay tuned. Hopefully we can find some deer and get the season going. We'll catch you guys next week. Oh, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to Mountain Elite Outdoors. It is the day before the Idaho rifle deer hunt, and we're in here this afternoon doing some scouting. Tomorrow I gotta go to school in the morning, but right after school I plan on coming back to the mountain and seeing if I can find a deer, a big mature buck, in order to pursue. But in order to increase my chances, I got to get out here and do some scouting. So we got one more little knob to hike up, and then I'm where I want to be. It's been a quick, easy hike so far. This is where it starts to get a little steep. Not expecting much tonight, just hoping that I can find some deer, get an idea on kind of where they're wanting to hang out, so then I can go pursue in that dream big mature muley tomorrow after I get out of school. Today we got the spot and scope and the binos there in the bag. Didn't have my hiking bag, so I had to make do with what I had. So we got the school bag loaded up, and to the top of the mountain we go. So hopefully we see some deer. Welcome to the Idaho deer hunt. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Holy shiz, you guys, my brother just killed a deer. I swear I'm not messing with you. He's sitting right here. Come here. There's a deer, you guys. We're gonna wait for him, get up here, and get his reaction. What do you think?
I'm thankful.
Give that thing some love. Give him some love as he lays. Nothing big, you guys, but you know what? What did you tell me? What caliber of deer were you looking for?
Any buck. I shoot the first legal thing I just see.
Why?
Because I have an elk hunt that opens up on Sunday. Just to get it over with and not have to worry about deer.
Dude, that is a perfect shot. So, my brother, he's got a elk tag. He got lucky and drew the local elk bull tag with his rifle. And so he doesn't have long to deer hunt, and he just got it done opening day. And guys, there's something about taking youth out hunting. It gets me more excited than me hunting myself. And I'll tell you what, we're thankful for this deer. It's his biggest buck to date. He's only shot one other deer in his life. Last year he shot his first deer. This is his second deer now. And man, I am just jacked. But anyways, we'll get him pulled out, get some pictures, and Liam is hashtag tagged out.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, what you doing?
Just sitting next to my deer.
Oh?
Yeah.
There's no proof until I get a picture.
Oh, I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
I'll for sure send you a picture.
Are you up in the hunting hole?
No, we went down into the hunting hole. The only thing we saw were does in the very bottom of it.
Oh.
So then
Where did you move to?
we went back to the truck and we were driving to where Lucas saw that 3-point at.
Okay.
And Lucas was looking at the other side of the mountain. I looked down on this tree line and there I saw a deer. Didn't know if it was a buck or not. Lucas stopped. I couldn't see him, so I got out of the truck. And then there was a 3-point and a 2-point with him. So
Which one did you shoot?
you have to wait for the picture.
Oh.
I shot the 2-point, but
What is up, you guys? This is the buck that my younger brother shot. Now I'm gonna let him tell you guys his story.
so we were driving down the road and I spotted a deer kind of out of the corner of my eye and didn't know if it was a buck yet or not. Lucas pulled up his binos and tried to find him and found him pretty quickly. Told me that it's a buck, so I grabbed my gun really quick. Got out of the truck. We were gonna go to this tree so then we could get in a prone position. But then they started moving back into these trees that are pretty thick, and my gun's scope was not tight on the gun, and it started swiveling around, and so then I had to use my brother's 30-06 to shoot him, and made a pretty good shot. Missed the first one, but second one was a perfect shot. So
Yeah, and didn't drop right in his tracks, but where he shot it, it's in a heart, and it ran all of 20 feet and died. He shot it with a 30-06 with a 180 grain Remington model bullet. It's got the Vortex scope, so he dialed it 300, called it good. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna quarter him up, take him to the truck. That way it saves us from quartering him later while at home. So we're gonna get to work and catch you guys when we're packing them out. Well, as you can see, we got the deer all quartered up, got the head, the back shots, tenderloins, got it all. We got the carcass and stuff, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna load them up on our bags, clean up all of our stuff, and we're gonna walk up to the truck, which happens to be right there. But yeah, Liam, how did that process go?
good.
Took about an hour to quarter it up, but we're gonna load it up on our bags and get up to the truck. Maybe see another deer for me to go shoot now. But yeah, still happy with him. He's happy, that's all that matters. We got memories for a lifetime. Packs are loaded. I've got one hindquarter, both front shoulders, and Liam's got the back straps, the loins, some neck meat, as well as the head, and then one hindquarter. So packs are loaded down. We're working our way back to the truck. Not a bad walk. It's 215 yards is what I ranged it. The issue is the sagebrush is thick. That's going to be our battle for this pack out, but other than that, won't take us long. So that's the update. We'll catch you at the truck. After packing out, even though it was 200 yards, still the best reward right here. Dumping the pack. Welcome back to day 2, you guys. Yesterday, my brother tagged out on a deer, so today we got Libby. We're in a new area, a spot that's supposed to have a good number of deer, and we're gonna walk to the ridge and spend the evening glassing. It rained up here this morning, and they call for snow tonight. You can kind of see some of the clouds moving in. So hopefully the deer take advantage and are moving today. And we can find a mature buck for Libby to punch or tag on. But that's the update. We'll catch you guys on the ridge. Ready to go hunting this morning. It's gonna be a little different. Today I'm gonna be on a horse and gotta dress warm, but it'll be fun. Tomorrow my brother's elk hunt opens up, so today's like the last day to really focus on deer, and that is just what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up in the high country, see if I can spot a deer, see if we can get a deer. Got my girlfriend's dad going with me today. It'll just be me and him as far as I'm concerned, and he'll pick me up in the next half hour, but that's the plan. Thanks for tuning in. It is day, I don't know, 4 or 5, something like that. We'll catch you guys at the trailhead. Well, you guys, got a phone call shortly after school, and there's a really big buck. We got him bedded right now, so I got the phone call. Got a buddy up on the hill scouting him right now, and he's a good buck. He's not far from, it's not that far of a walk. Oh, good afternoon, you guys. As you can see, we're back on the mountain, and basically it was a exciting night. On my way home from school, I got a phone call from a good buddy. He had put to bed what looked like a good buck. He was, yeah, it was a good buck. I mean, nothing wrong with that deer at all. But so I got home, changed, made everything, got everything together, made it up on the mountain, and I come up a different way to get myself in range of that deer. And basically, long story short, it didn't take me long. I glassed up that deer, feeding. Well, so did another hunter. I mean, I sat there for a while debating on if it was the deer I wanted. He had his pros and he had his cons. One pro is he was a big old 3-point. I mean, for a you don't get 3 points much bigger than that, especially on an over-the-counter tag that I have. But a con, he was a young deer in my opinion. I just didn't feel like he had that age, which is what really got me. So I was debating. He was a long ways off anyway, so couldn't really do anything about it. But when I finally decided I'm gonna go get in range of that deer and decide there, he basically, on my way over to get in range, he got shot. I heard a four-wheeler coming up the canyon, so I kind of got up on a vantage point to pick him back up as I was watching him through the binoculars. And the four-wheeler stopped, looked up on the hillside, and shot him. So they just beat me to it. Couldn't do anything about it. I mean, could I have shot that deer? Maybe. Would I have shot that deer? I probably would have when I got over there. It just wasn't meant to be. But all of this means is I get to keep hunting. Got the tag in my pocket. And right now I'm just working down the canyon back to the truck. Kind of get away from this canyon a little bit where those people are going to start causing some commotion. And we glass up another canyon of the maples. So on my way over there, I'm sitting there glassing and a doe come running by me at about 60 yards. Had not a clue I was there. So I started glassing where she came from, and I spotted 2 sheds on top of each other. So I'm gonna work my way down the canyon, scoop those up on my way, make it back to the truck, and go from there. So pretty exciting, eventful night. Seen 2 deer so far, and I've got this whole canyon right now to go look at. But in the meantime, see what happens. Talk about a change in events, you guys. As you can see, there's still a little bit of glow in the camera, but legal shooting light is over in 2 minutes. And yeah, guys, something crazy just happened. So I grabbed those 2 sheds. It's a little 3-point set, just like I thought. But when I was right there on the sheds, I glassed at the doe, and then I caught movement up in the hill on the hillside. So I used my binoculars and looked up there, what I thought would have been a fawn, and holy shiz, you guys, I glassed up a mountain lion in the state of Idaho. Lion season opens August 30th and runs, I'm not sure when it runs through. I've always just grabbed a tag for when I'm out deer hunting and stuff. And it was a big tomcat, I know that. But he was real quick. I seen him as he went into some maples. I ranged the pocket where he went into at 215 yards. Jacked one in, and I kept waiting to catch him going through the maples, and I thought I was going to get a lion there for a minute, you guys. Pretty crazy. So I hurried and grabbed those sheds and tried to get below those maples before shooting light was over to hopefully have a chance at him. Unfortunately, I never caught him. but holy crap, you guys. Something about seeing a mountain lion, it's intimidating, especially when you're up here alone, and when your backpack smells like dead elk from packing elk out. It can be a little scary. Like, I gotta keep looking over my shoulder behind me every now and then, because cats like to come up and attack their prey from behind. But anyways, the night was pretty eventful. Seen a mountain lion, found a couple sheds, and seen 3 deer, 1 good buck. So now we gotta make the truck back to the truck. We'll catch you guys at the truck.